Brian, a lot of times when people are faced with additional opportunities for work, they're questioning the best way to staff the company. Should they hire employees? Should they find a network of freelancers? Or should they consider outsourcing? Give me your take on what the pros and cons are to those options.
Sure. I mean, I think that especially nowadays, people are really looking at their team and the team makeup and focusing on their core competencies. So they're looking at where can we grow the team and get other team members, but mitigate the risks involved in that. So you can go with freelancers, but to me that there's risk involved in that, because if you're hiring a freelancer, whether it's across the city or across the country or on the other side of the world, you're hiring somebody that's looking for that type of opportunity, that's maybe a free agent, a mercenary, if you will. And you can find good people there, but the risk is a little bit higher.
One of the interesting things I found, following CAD sourcing for all these years, is when you get a job like that where it comes in once a year and it's 10 people all at once, we don't need the same 10 people. A lot of times the intellectual capital stays with the company. So even though some of the team members may have moved on, or they switched positions, or they've grown up in our organization and they're not in the same drafting spot, the intellectual capital stays with us. And I feel like a lot of shops that are trying to use freelancers, they don't really understand that component to it, that they have to train every new freelancer every time somebody leaves. Talk to that a little bit on the training. What's the advantage of having CAD sourcing as the outsourced solution over even the employees that people would hire and train and put in their office?
Sure. Yeah, that's one thing that I think that a lot of our clients find as a hidden benefit of using CAD sourcing and outsourced drafting services, that when they hire us, typically, even if they're starting out relatively small with 2 or 3 drafters, we're giving that to a team of 4 or maybe 6 drafters. And that intellectual knowledge, as you mentioned, gets spread across the whole team, so that, from our benefit, if we have somebody go on vacation, or if we have somebody that's sick, or, last year we had a couple of people on maternity leave. When that happens, we need to be able to spread that work across the team, so that we then become, in effect, your training platform, your HR platform to handle all those headaches, so that when you get your next project, the project I was just telling you about, they tell us, hey, we got another program coming in for you. We're going to need 10, 12 people again on it. Maybe only 3, 4 people will be the same people that did it last time, but we're the ones that taking on the burden of making sure everyone's got it, and we're ramping up quickly and able to do the turnaround times and quality that the client wants. The client doesn't need to worry about that. They're just saying, hey, here's another project, get it done.